What's goody? What's goody? What's goody? It's your guy El Selector. I'm back at it again. You see what I'm saying? So basically, today we're going to be talking about just a post game reaction on Game Three that passed between the Lakers and the Miami Heat. Game Three just finished actually, so it was an interesting game to say the least. I'll tell you that much. Where do I even start? First and foremost, kudos to the Heat for getting the victory. The Miami Heat did defeat the Los Angeles Lakers in an impressive fashion. They came out, they did their job, they did what they had to do, and basically, it was an interesting game to say the least. The score was 115 to 104 for Miami, and it was an interesting game to say the least. Miami's players stepped up, so basically, guys like there was a lot of guys that came in because as you know that Miami right now currently is having an issue as far as injuries go. Bam Adebayo is injured, so is Gordon Dragic. You know what I mean? So their two core players are hurt, so they had to step up. So Miami did have players that did step up, like Jimmy Butler played an outstanding game. He scored about 40 points tonight, 11 rebounds to add with that, as well as 13 assists. So this guy came in there. He basically did what he had to do. He basically came out there and just got that triple double and did what he had to do to make sure his team won. Another Jay Crowder came in with 12 points and 8 rebounds, which was big for Jay Crowder. And he has one assist, but he also plays really good defense as well. So Jay Crowder does a lot of other good things on the court that people don't see on the stat line, but those on the court understand what he's doing, and those basketball junkies and basketball heads know what Jay Crowder's worth is. So he played a pretty decent game as well. Duncan Robertson added in with 13 points as well. Kelly Olynyk. Kelly Olynyk. He definitely came through and he showed out. You see what I'm saying? He came in there, he scored about 17 points, and he added about 7 rebounds. So Kelly Olynyk did his thing, and he definitely played really well. He definitely did his thing. He came in there, he stepped up where Adebayo, and he showed why, he's a good, solid backup center or backup player that can come in and actually just show the people what he's capable of doing. So salute to Kelly. He came in there, he showed out. Like I said, 17.7 rebounds. So he played a pretty good game as well. So yeah, that was it. And Tyler Hero did his thing. Tyler Hero, at first half he was horrendous. Like he just couldn't hit. His shots weren't falling through. He wasn't really doing his thing. Like he wasn't really out there. He wasn't performing at the level Tyler Hero usually performs at. But he came through and he showed out and he did his thing. So salute to Tyler Hero. He definitely came out. He balled out, especially in the second half, and he performed. You see what I'm saying? As far as the Lakers go, oh man, Lakers. It was an interesting game because the Lakers were up at one point in the game. The game was very close. It was very close. I'll say that. Lakers were playing a decent game, but the Lakers just didn't get enough production. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to go into it with guys like Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis came in and scored about 15 points. Like 15 points? Like, are you serious? He came in there and scored 15 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Like, he did not do well at all. Like, he came in there and he was just, he played like how he played. He did what he had to do, but he did not play well at all. Like, let's just be real. You see what I'm saying? Dwight Howard came in, 14 points, 15 minutes. I don't understand that stat line. Came in, scored early, and he had about 3 rebounds. Just not a good night overall. Like Kyle Kuzma came out, he performed. He dropped about 19 for the Lakers. It was probably one of his better games throughout the whole entire series. You know what I mean? Kyle Kuzma's basically been in a slump. He hasn't really been playing good this whole entire bubble. I don't know. I guess maybe he needs to get the ball more in his hands, and the ball's being rotated between a whole bunch of different various players. So Kyle Kuzma's not getting as many shots and looks, but he definitely came on. He performed today, and that was it. Rajon Rondo came in with 8 rebounds, 4 points. Not really that good, but the rebounds were okay. 5 assists, not really that great for Rajon Rondo. Need more points. Caldwell Pope as well came in there. It was just, honestly, let's be real. The Lakers should have won that, but Lakers just literally, from what I was observing, the Lakers had many chances to win that, but the Lakers, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Like, honestly, I'm not going to spend too long on this because Lakers should have won that. Like, let's be real. Personally, what I saw from LeBron James, I was like, what the hell am I looking at right now? Especially in the second quarter. It was like he was purposely just like he looked like he just didn't care. Like he was like, all right, whatever. He just tapped out in the fourth quarter. Just basically like I seen some he traveled and he was just looking to pass. He was not in attack mode. You see what I'm saying? The Lakers could have won that. But the problem was, like I said, LeBron James is not in attack mode. He wasn't attacking the rack like he should have. What they wanted him to do was what they needed him to do was attack the rack. LeBron James was not attacking the rack at all. He was not coming in there and just doing what he was supposed to do and what basically, and he was playing real stupid towards the fourth quarter. He kept passing it. And Anthony Davis, the guy's playing, he played like literally Anthony Davis literally was just like I don't know, he played horrendous, like I said before. Like 15 points in the NBA Finals, like in a game 3, where this is a matchup where you're supposed to. This is a game where you're supposed to close it out, and just let them know like, yo, this is gonna be the sweep. But I don't know, they just didn't play good. Let's just be real. And LeBron James played like an ass. I don't know if he was just like whatever. I'll give him one of them. I'll give him the first. I'll give him game 3, and I'll come back game 4, ending them off in game 5. I don't know, but towards the fourth quarter, even though he scored 25 points. He scored a 3, maybe I saw one big 3 at the end of the game for the fourth quarter. So it's just like maybe 22 points if that 3 didn't go in. He just played horrendous. He didn't play like he was supposed to play. And let's be real, because of that, they didn't get the production from the players that they needed to play. Jimmy Butler played outstanding. He was just playing he was just all around basketball player. He was doing everything on the court, scoring, rebounding, assists. He was doing it all. Like Jimmy Butler was playing like a man on a mission. And basically, he rallied the troops. Tyler Hero didn't play that well, but he was able to pick it up in the second half, actually. And Miami was able to win that. You see what I'm saying? So personally, what does the Lakers have to do? Lakers got to go to the drawing board. They got to see where they went wrong, see what they did that wasn't right. And they're going to have to come in and basically figure out a situation or come up with a solution to fix that. I don't think it's that hard for them because let's be real. I think they should have won that game, but, the Lakers just started playing like idiots out there. You see what I'm saying? And LeBron James he checked out in the fourth quarter. Let's just be real. Like he wasn't attacking. He could have iced that game out if he really wanted to, but he was just passing. I saw how he was playing. I was just like, oh, this guy doesn't care. This guy doesn't. He doesn't care if he wins or loses this one. He knows he could win it all by himself on his own, but he was just like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? He played like, personally, LeBron James played like ass. Anthony Davis played horrendous. He was terrible. Lakers just didn't get production the way they needed. I saw J.R. Smith come in and, there was, he came in, he gave him some minutes or whatnot. But for what we want from the Lakers and what we expect, they did not come out and perform the way we expected them and the way they should have performed. But honestly, it is what it is. They do have game 4 coming up in 2 days, so it is what it is. They'll play that game, and we'll see how that transpires and whatnot. Good coaching by Steve Spolster, or Eric Spolster, sorry. He came on. He showed his thing. He showed what he was able to do. He showed his IQ. He showed how he was able to go out there and perform. And he showed what his team made out of. Salute to Jimmy Butler. Salute to all the guys out there. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, it was a good matchup. You see what I'm saying? Like, I must say, they did what they had to do, and they won the series. They won the game. So we'll see what happens in game 4. Like I said, expect a big game 4 from LeBron James. I expect them to switch it up because they don't want to tie the series. They don't want it to go to 2-2. Because once it goes to 2-2, you're giving them room for anything to possibly happen. So ideally, they're going to want to just put the pedal to the metal and put their foot on their neck. They should have done it in game 3, but I assume they'll do it in game 4. They will most likely, I think, if they get it to 2, then they're in trouble. You see what I'm saying? Because then it's just like, now it's just like, the momentum is swinging over to Miami's side. You don't have that momentum to swing over to their side because you don't want to potentially lose. You see what I'm saying? And it's just kind of like, right now, the way everything has been settled for the Lakers, it's tailor-made. This team is tailor-made for the Lakers to go out there and get them out of here. They don't have, like I said, their 2 main players. Gordon Dragic, and Bam Adebayo. So due to the fact that they don't have those guys, it's tough, man. You see what I'm saying, for Miami. So Jimmy Butler's going to have to carry a lot more of the load, and then he's going to try to get it whatever he can get out of his players. Like I seen Solomon, he'll come in and hit a big three. And, just other guys came in, and just like he's going to have to expect more. Tyler Hero is going to have to play bigger. You know what I mean? Duncan Robinson, you know what I mean? He's going to have to play a lot bigger. He played all right game, 13 points. He's okay, you know what I mean? For his first time in the NBA Finals, like he did his thing, you know what I'm saying? Like 13 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists. So, he can only do so much, right? Like I said before, Miles Leonard came in. You know what I mean? He played very limited. Like he got about 7 points, 13 minutes. I don't know why he didn't get that much minutes. Maybe because he was in foul trouble, or maybe the matchup was. I don't know. I didn't really pay attention to him, but what Miami's schemes are with him. But it's tough, man. It's tough. So as far as what I expect, I think LeBron James is going to pick it up in Game 4. And I think he will definitely put the nail in the coffin. You see what I'm saying? I do have one person watching, and if you want to jump in the live stream, you can jump in the live stream. We can chop it up. You see what I'm saying? So, like, anyone who's interested in jumping in the live stream, you know what I mean? The live stream, definitely open for everybody. You see what I'm saying? So come on in if you're interested, or just chime in through the chat. But I'll send the link right here. You know what I mean? And just let everybody know what you're thinking. You see what I'm saying? What's your take on this? You see what I'm saying? Like, honestly, it's tough, man. I don't know. I think the Lakers should have won that. You see what I'm saying? Like, but I seen the way I was peeping the way LeBron was playing. It was just kind of like, nah, he wasn't really. He just checked out in that. I think he checked out towards the fourth quarter. Like, he was just kind of like, whatever at this point. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, it is what it is, yo. Like I said before. So, my predictions is the Lakers will win this. Just a matter of when, if they're going to get them out of, if they're going to make Miami tie it up, or they're going to win game 4, and then Miami wins game 5, and then they go into game 6. All right, that's a scenario that could take place. Or are they going to just basically get them out of here ASAP and just keep it pushing? You see what I'm saying? By game 5. So it's kind of like, I hope the Lakers don't go to 7 with this team, because this is not a team that should be going to game 7 with them. Personally, I don't think that's the right decision, and that's the right move. So, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Like I said before. Anyways, check it out. I don't have much to say. Lakers did lose. Miami won. Kudos to Miami Heat. And yeah, that's about it. All right, it's your guy, Al Selector. I'm signing out. All right. So I'll hit you guys up later. All right. Peace.